In the famous words of Mark Twain, why put off until tomorrow what you can put off until the day after tomorrow? So if you're anything like me, those day after tomorrows has become more like a month of Sundays. But here's the thing though, no amount of procrastination guilt will keep me from throwing the ball for Matrix. But before I get to my procrastination list, I decide that probably I should put my solar panels out because it charges my Blue Yeti, which in turn powers my Starlink. But enough of that. I guess we really are going to have to start doing that first thing on my procrastination list. Okay, now this one's been nagging at me like a splinter under my fingernail. My original son-in-law sent me the new registration stickers to my van about a month ago. They've been sitting there on the counter. These things are so hard to get off. But I didn't want to get arrested because the registration on my van expired. So I decided really I had to do it. You know, I know you're supposed to clean the window off and stuff before you put it on there. And then they do these things like backwards, and you just kind of have to figure out how they work. And you know what? For all of you in here who have OCD, yes, the sticker is not straight, but don't judge me. I'm really not doing these fast like it looks like here, but this is just how I put the video together. I'm so happy to have this ceiling fan, but I gotta tell you, I think that the guy who invented saran wrap also put these stupid screens up in here because I can't figure out how to get them out. Yep, that is a vacuum cleaner. I do have one, but it's like new because I rarely use it. And I wonder why I don't have room for anything in this van. By now it's time for my 11 o'clock a.m. coffee break. And so that's what I intend to do. I have the rest of the day to finish these things. Plus, I needed to get back to my book because it's really exciting right now. Galloway is naked and he's being chased by Indians and he's fighting off wolves to reach a much needed food from a downed elk. People ask me what I do to keep my van clean. Yeah, not so much. Now we're getting to the nitty-gritty of things. Do you see that clamp? Do you see those bolts on there? They're so rusted and so dirty, I'm never going to get them off. I need some WD-40. If I don't take them off and tighten it up, that tailpipe is going to fall off, and I really don't want that to happen. So, no, the WD-40. Where did I put that? You know, it amazes me that in this very small van, I can lose things. I can't find the WD-40, and don't judge me because that is a mess and I know it. I call these things my junk boxes, and the WD-40 is not there either. That was my last hope and it's not there either. So now I'm going to have to put it on my mental list to get some WD-40, and you know how mental lists work. The footage here is very short, but it took me like forever to do this. This is my sewer hose, and I lost the cover on my other one, and they come with these stupid little cords that are like about as thick as floss. And if you don't put the cover back on, then it doesn't matter if that little cord is hanging on to that or not, because if you're driving down the I at 70 miles an hour, then that thing is going to go flying off and probably hitting the car behind you. So I'm thinking, well, I got to get that out of there somehow. No amount of wrenches and screwdrivers or anything could get that off. Well, eventually it occurred to me that it's not supposed to come off. What's actually supposed to happen is you're just supposed to take that loop off from that little place. Well, that wasn't an easy thing to do, so it took some Vaseline and a whole lot of help from Matrix until I could get that off and put the new one back on. I mean, I really didn't even have to put that thing on there because, again, if you forget it, it's just going to go flying anyway. But we did get it finally back on, and like I say, that one took me, I don't know, a couple of hours because I had to do it in the tall grass with a flashlight. It's so pretty now, isn't it? But I did smash my finger up just trying to get it done. Fortunately, I have a little bit of a first aid kit, and I was able to find a Band-Aid without bleeding all over myself first. That was just some random grass. I thought it would be a good idea for you to see. Now here's one of those things I can't figure out. When I got this van, it did not have a stove. But somewhere along the line, somebody thought it would be a brilliant idea to put a thick plate glass over the area that should have had a stove. And they attached it with these really thick screws that are hard to get out. However, one of them did work its way out sometime as I was driving down the road, and I didn't realize it, but I found it on the floor, not knowing what it was. So I stuck it in the junk drawer, and I tried to find it here as I was putting this back up, but it didn't work out. It's a balancing act to try to get these screws out of here. And then, of course, to wash it and get all the dirt off. I'm pretty sure the next time this happens, I'm just gonna, I don't know, go ahead and find a dumpster instead. If you live on the road, you know there's just a constant amount of things that need to be fixed, cleaned, worked on, but it's not something that I do on a regular basis because I really believe what Mark Twain said. I don't know about you, but it sure does work for me. So I guess I'll just spend the rest of the day drinking coffee and playing with Matrix. Bye!